If it's just Renekton, I'll be so disappointed. The R5 Renekton. Oh, it'd be silly if you pick. Ups for the Jax in this situation. Obviously seen a pretty good Jax performance earlier today. And keen confident on that one.
But it would be D plus Kia to do it. And we'll see if that can happen or if Gen.G are going to make the comeback happen. As we are ready, let's hop into the Rift for game number 2.
I'm just talking about it to make excuses as I rifle through. Anyway, but it means if you get that early ward, you can actually hit level 2 a lot earlier than expected. So they might actually be able to, they would typically be able to catch Pays and Lehens off guard, but Pays and Lehens have done this swift move of not being bot lane.
Yeah, I was going to say any lane swap enjoyers in this one is Keen's just going to casually steal a small wolf. He says, thank you very much. That's going to help him out in the fact that he's not really going to be farming much, considering that he doesn't want to be bot either.
Oh, man.
All right.
Showmaker has W, right?
You have to know. Yeah, he knows. He's going to land the leash here on Akeen.
Showmaker's just like, what is this guy doing in my lane?
I mean, Jax against LeBlanc.
I think literally just to get through those first couple of levels and come into lane level 3 even, 100% the correct play from Gen.G, so a smart move from them.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, it does seem like we will return to normalcy. By the way, you were asking, you know, maybe he goes the grass, maybe he doesn't. Chovy has, in fact, gone for the grasp. Not sure if you mentioned that one, but...
Yeah, of course he has.
He's going to be... It's going to be a bit tanky. We'll see what kind of items he builds. You know, we've seen some differing builds along the path of Tank Azir. Most recently, BDD played this, and he played with Riftmaker third, actually.
Oh, does he?
He decides it is a good idea, and you know what? Lucian and Showmaker just let it happen.
They're like, you know what? You can have one. There's a freebie. You had a rough game 1. Yeah, just, you know, that's just Chovy things. That's the way I'll explain it.
Yes, thank you for that analysis.
Yeah, unfortunately, we didn't get a good eye on how things led into those trades. But I think, as you said, got some alone time mid where Showmaker like pathed out towards the blue side jungle. And now...
Oh, nice flash from Lehens here. And Pays. He just knew that if he gets slowed, there's a chance. And now Lucid getting in there. The smite does go the way of Canyon, but now he's being bullied in the river. It's first blood. A big divide comes through. But flashes are down, and the chase potential of DK, they're not going to follow up on it. They say, okay, you take the dragon. He's struggling. They have the hawk shot just to say, okay, well, we're not being dove, but we still don't exist. And that's more free time for aiming with this turret.
Yeah, he's going to get so much gold.
Full plate to him as well.
This is the point where I wonder, like, how much value did you get out of Key and counterpick with this Jax? Like, the Gnar is fine in this matchup. And you kind of opted into this lane matchup bot.
Well, they have the ult now, and now an arrow's going to hit Kellen, but he just runs away. Here comes Lucid trying to turn this one around, but Canyon's there. Meanwhile, we got a 1v1 in mid. Showmaker is LeBlanc, and so I would assume he's totally fine. And another fight in the top lane that Kingen seemingly won.
Yeah, I mean, you could have just taken Gnar on 4 as Gen.G.
I mean, I think that's fair.
Yeah.
I think that's fine. Ezreal's
okay?
Yeah. He's good. I mean, a lot of times, I feel like it's a compounding issue because he has such a safe laning phase that it's very difficult for him to get behind as well. So we see so many games where he just does this. And Lehens, I applaud you for not using your ult.
Yeah. I love how this graph is like, Pays is like, oh, I got Shiv. And Amos like, oh, you got Shiv?
Mm-hmm. Uh-oh, Lehens. I think he's going to have to ult here, and that he does. He's still being slowed up, and Ezreal still exists as, yeah, he's just trying to walk it off desperately. One more Q would do it, but Canyon is going to take the hit. But now you lost your Alistar in mid.
Yeah, this is what you get for trying to exist. They're going to have to TP Chovy and to try and defend this. Down, so...
Okay, Arrow is good aiming. He's going to be hit by it, but he does get out. Lucid is going to have to pay the price, but here's Showmaker. They trade the kill back. Kingen trying to hop away. Spear will miss, and now the kiting is coming back. The kite ability of this DK comp, you can really feel it, but they certainly got caught out a bit there in mid. experienced both sides of that. Here is aiming in mid. He takes out the mid turret as well. And this is right before the first Infernal Drake is about to spawn. Did he just steal that too?
Oh my god.
And look at this, the range. It's just incredible. If they get ahead, LeBlanc is just so oppressive.
This is the evolution of aiming. He's gone from stealing his own jungler's camps to stealing the other jungler's camps. Much more effective. That is the direction it is going in right now. It's a 3k gold lead for D+, and they're looking to secure another dragon. Gen.G just wasted Herald.
Yeah. I mean, it was about to time out, I think, and now they're looking to take the fight here, but that's an engage on a Meganar from Lehens. He does have flash, but maybe just trying to peel for the team, make sure he doesn't get in, but now Keen is being walked down the lane. And, I mean, you could just play with the Jax. This is what the LeBlanc does to him, and thankfully he gets a disengage cone to survive, otherwise he wouldn't have. Here's Kingen over the wall, looking to pressure in on this one, just a straight up 4v4. Showmaker does not have teleport, but is trying to come back in this one as...
Wait, Showmaker's still chasing.
Yeah, he's still chasing him, actually. Look at the damage, but somehow Gen.G's still able to get it, and now Lucid has to flash away. Lehens is going to flash himself to get over the wall. As Gen.G, they sneak away the Infernal Drake.
Delicate situation. Oh, okay. Good hook shot from Pays there to scout out the LeBlanc. Yeah, I mean, they do a decent job of trying to force the ult and get him low. They're looking for it here.
Yeah, I mean, they're going to do it again, as Lehens does get in front of that, so Pays doesn't have to flash or cleanse. TP also going to be forced here by both of our mid laners, as both of them will be ready for this Infernal Drake fight, as the spears, man. Canyon just keeps hitting aiming.
Yeah, aiming standing next to terrain, so he can't actually see the spear coming. Worked against him, bit of poke there from Chovy. Aiming is going to heal up a fair amount.
Oh, now they engage onto the Mininar. Kingen in a lot of trouble, but so is the Lehens! Lehens goes down! Just like that, Showmaker sees the angle, and Lehens didn't have ult, and they knew it. As now trying to pressure on a Chovy, eating into Chovy, aiming gets McHale's though, and now they're being walked by both Karma and LeBlanc. The issue though is that's only damage in the Keen, and they have heals from this Nidalee.
Yeah, Chovy's tankiness paying a lot of dividends there, but the TP flank coming in.
Yeah, they wanted this move up, but I don't think they're gonna get it, and they might just die as well. Chovy by himself, he's very tanky, but it's not gonna matter all too much. Taken down, Keen is in the back line here trying to do something, but he's tethered up by both Karma and LeBlanc again. Another one team fight for D+ Kia, and they will get this Infernal Drake.
D+ managing to navigate it. A great TP from Kingen in the extended trade. Gen.G probably thinking they've won it out. They have an Italy, they have the sustain, but now health bars are low, and they hit a contest.
See if they can. They land that spear on a Lucid, and that might be the angle. The true shot for us goes wide. That one hits Canyon, but now they engage on the Lucid. He's in a rough spot. Showmaker goes down. Aiming has to try to 1v3. He's got a 6-1, but that's not going to work. Aiming goes down, and Gen.G win the fight and the Drake. They're finally here, as the D+ Kia fans are like, oh.
On to this tier 2.
No, the ult's not going to hit anyone, and Lehens just going to ult ahead of time just to make sure. Looks like he thought he was going to be hit by that.
Yeah, I think a big thing with Alistar is very easy to ult too late and just already be dead. So he pre-ults, doesn't end up really needing it, but it does force D+ to back off, and they also built that Sejuani ult.
Yeah.
Ian will get the tower and back away. This one needs to be denied by D+. Good poke.
I like that angle, man. He expected them to push out as now they're trying to get in onto aiming, and there's nowhere for him to go as finally the cleanse comes in, and he gets away, but the Jax flanks him. Down goes the Ezreal. That's so much gold taken out of the pockets of DK, and Gen.G find the angle. As Kingen's gonna go down, Lucid's gonna fall, Gen.G will pick up Infernal Soul.
Gen.G in a series.
Yeah. You see the damage pretty high for aiming and even Showmaker, but unfortunately in key moments, aiming gets caught, Showmaker not able to do enough.